My name is Addie, and this is my story. Truncus arteriosus. That was a congenital heart defect I was born with. Most people in this world are born with 4 heart valves. I was only born with 3. My journey into this world wasn't always the smoothest, but my story doesn't end there. My parents didn't know that I was born with a congenital heart defect until birth. I had my first open heart surgery at 1 month, my second at 7 months, my third at 2.5 years, and my fourth at 10 years old. I have artificial stents and valves in my pulmonary artery that keeps my blood pumping. My heart is a special kind of heart, and it has to work twice as hard to pump blood. It makes it very difficult to run around and even play the sports I love. Some of the challenges I faced with truncus arteriosus isn't just physical, but it's also emotionally difficult for me. Feeling different from my friends is always hard. I started getting the question of what was wrong with my voice. My voice is different than other people's because I've had so many breathing tubes going down my throat. A lot of little kids would ask me, "Why is your voice so scratchy? Are you sick?" And that's kind of when I had to tell them I had 4 open heart surgeries. I remember the night before one of my surgeries, I finished showering and I laid down in the hotel bed and I just felt tears roll down my face. My mom asked me if I was okay and I didn't know what to say. I was nervous I wasn't going to see my family again. That's the scariest part of heart disease, is not knowing if you're going to see your family again. I always have in the back of my mind I do have to have another open heart surgery in a few years, but I know that I've been through 4 of them, which means I can go through 5 of them. I think having a heart condition has made me the strongest person I can be. I inspire not just my family, but I inspire a lot of people, and that's what pushes me. I know that tomorrow is never guaranteed, and that's why each morning when I wake up, I live it harder than I did the day before. What I want people to know about the American Heart Association is that they're more than a nonprofit that does research to find ways to keep us alive and healthy. They're a champion for health, equity, and fight for kids and adults to give them their best chance of a long and healthy life. They do this by raising funds and awareness for things like congenital heart defects, nutrition security, CPR training, and mental well-being as we work to end heart disease and stroke. I use my voice to advocate for others because I know what it's been like to be put down, and I also know what it's been like to have someone stand next to me and stick up for me. So that's why I use my voice to stand up for other people. I want to follow my footsteps and be a heart surgeon because I've lived the life, I've been there, and I know what it's like. I have learned that you can't wait for a challenge to arrive before you start living your life. So I'm gonna live my life.